Hi, it's Megan with What's Your MO in the Workplace. Thanks for listening. Remember, my podcast is based on the Color Code Personality Assessment. To find out what your color and core motive is, hop on over to colorcode.com to take the free online assessment. That way you're getting the most from this podcast.
Welcome to What's Your MO in the Workplace, the podcast that's all about the people you work with and manage in the workplace.
So today we're going to talk about the importance of having a shared purpose in the workplace. A lot of that is set by the leader of the organization and your organization's mission. You've got to break it down into goals that contribute to that purpose. For instance, if we're a bricks and mortar business with a vision to bring people back into the store to experience shopping the old-fashioned way, we want people to touch and feel the product. If it's clothing, it's to try it on and see if you like it. And if you're in the right place and decide to buy that piece of apparel right then. If it's a technology company, it's to expedite the business transaction or to humanize the experience online. If it's healthcare, it's to make a difference in people's lives. So those are big, lofty goals that are hard to operationalize and motivate people with different driving core motives and people who have different intrinsic needs and wants. Remember, though, that's where color code helps you identify what each color needs and wants. And it's going to help you bring it back to the purpose and the reason that they're there working every day. You can work with those different needs and wants to drive each individual of your team or your organization to achieve these individualized goals that ultimately align with the organization's purpose or mission. Magic, right? Well, if that was the case and it really was that easy, we'd all have successful businesses and winning teams with no strife, only all the oars in the water paddling the same way. We know that this is not often the case, though. But again, the purpose of What's Your MO in the Workplace, this podcast, is to bring harmony to the workplace. And one way to do that is by using the tools of color code. So how do you help, for instance, a yellow see how they are contributing to the organization's higher purpose? How do you motivate them to work for this purpose? And better yet, how to clearly see that shared purpose every day when they're coming to work. Remember, yellows are emotion-based and they're creative. You want to draw on that emotion and creativity. You want to paint a picture for them of how we want the world to be and how the organization is contributing to that better place, whether it's world peace, happy customers, better experiences, pretty spaces and things. That appeals to a yellow. They want positive things. Then you need to break down that vision into goals that are easy to understand and digestible. But don't go into the process of how we're going to get there. That's usually too much detail for a yellow and overwhelms them. They don't really want to know the dirty, messy part of the business. Just keep it light, keep it positive, keep it working towards those big, lofty goals. But that's where the blues can come in to help with more of that dirty, messy detail stuff. They're motivated by a greater purpose, just like the yellows. Remember, I call it the moral high ground for blues, but they don't mind the messy details. They are great at them, the nitty-gritty and implementing the plan. That's because they know it's necessary to achieve the goals. Remember, they are doers. They are creative, but they're also obsessed with the details and planning and doing the hard work to achieve the shared vision. Use their ability to map things out and execute to get the work done. So how about those reds? Remember, they're great visionaries. So if they believe in your organization's shared purpose, they're already in. They are idea people, so they will come up with some fantastic ideas for where the organization needs to go to achieve that set purpose. Remember, execution of those ideas may not be perfect for a red, but they will get you most of the way there. You want to pair them with the blue, and magic will happen. How about the whites, the somewhat aloof, routine-driven workers? How do you motivate them to contribute to the vision and purpose of your business? Remember, they want people in their lives, and that means the workplace too. Find the operational piece of your vision, the executable routine that's necessary to operate the business and keep the wheels turning. These folks are the ones you can rely on to ensure bills are being paid, customers are being charged, IT systems are humming along. They thrive on routine and ensuring that things are moving along smoothly. Without these folks, you can't achieve a greater purpose. The key is you have to let them know that your business would not exist without them making sure that all these systems are a go. So as a leader of a team or the organization as a whole, you set the vision and the purpose for the organization and your work. You're also responsible for ensuring that your people feel part of that vision and purpose. You do that by setting smaller, attainable goals and optimizing people's motivations and skills to achieve them. Remember, Color Code is one tool that can help you. To learn more about Color Code, hop on over to colorcode.com or my website at workplacemo.com to learn how you can book me for a Color Code workshop. That's all for now, and thank you for listening to What's Your MO in the Workplace.
Thanks for listening to What's Your MO in the Workplace. You can find us on Apple Podcasts or on Podbean. If you like this podcast, we encourage you to subscribe and to let us know what you think. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Our website is workplacemo.com.